Hello and welcome to YourGovNonPart, Political Science and Government for Everyone. And today we would like to invite you along on our short field trip while we examined the monuments to the three initial programs of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. These monuments are in Titusville, Florida, just across from the Kennedy Space Center. We hope you enjoyed this short trip. I'm Paul Campbell. I'm the owner of YourGovNonPart. We're here on the East Coast, just across the river from the Kennedy Space Center, and I'm standing next to the memorial for the Mercury 7 missions that happened back in the early 60s. It's one of three memorials in the area. They're kind of spread out. We've got this one here, and the Gemini Memorial is across the pond here, and then across the street is the Apollo. We'll try and get shots of those for you. If you look just over my left shoulder, you might see a white building off in the distance. That's called the VAB, or the Vehicle Assembly Building, where they assembled the Saturn V rockets and, of course, married all of the shuttles to their solid and liquid rocket boosters. It's about 88 degrees here right now, but we've got some nice shade, so I don't have to stare into the sun like you did this morning. Anyway, we're going to take you over and show you some of the other monuments. Okay, we've moved ourselves over to the Gemini Memorial now, which is just a little bit to the north of the Mercury Memorial. Wife and I had the good fortune of actually being here the day that this was dedicated. This is the Gemini Memorial. So we can show you the Apollo monument. Okay, we finally made it to the third and final monument, the Apollo monument, which, of course, features this beautiful solid bronze statue of President John F. Kennedy. And rather elaborate monument. I missed the dedication for this one, but still, it turned out quite nicely. If you'll just turn around and shoot a shot of that fountain across there for our viewers, I'd appreciate that. Now, believe it or not, there actually is a picture, which if I think of it, I'll include at the end of this video, of me in, well, actually Webster, which you may be familiar with. They call it Houston, but it's actually Webster, where the Houston Space Flight Center is, of me standing next to the actual podium that John Kennedy gave his famous speech from, telling the nation that we would make it to the moon in this decade and return him safely again to the Earth. So I'll try and include that, but the picture does exist, I swear to God.